I think when people think now about helping start and lead a network of 200 schools in 20 states in DC serving 80,000 kids, there's certainly difficult. There's obviously very difficult things about running a network that large, especially when it's not. There's no legal structure that connects it all. So this is a loose network of 200 schools that will stick together through impact and influence and a love of the mission and a love of the children, which on some days is strong glue and other days creates, it's a little dicey. I think, and there's certainly difficult things about doing that, and I think we're constantly learning as we go, because what it took to lead and run a network of 50 schools was different than 100, and what worked for 100 is different than 200, and we're about to be 300 in a few years, and we're going to have to keep learning and growing as we go. Beyond that, as the more we go along, I'm struck with the most difficult part about this is the same as it was that very first day of KIPP back in 1994, and it was the same when we started teaching in 1992, 24 years ago. And that is that in any given moment, as a teacher in a classroom, to know that you have got in a high expectation way, you've got a goal for a lesson to teach the kids something they don't know. Imparting that knowledge and that passion into the brain and hearts of a 5-year-old or 10-year-old or 15-year-old remains both an art and a science that is extremely difficult to do. And I think we layer on lots of other complexities as thinking about a school system and at the national level and all that. And I think sometimes we lose sight about the hardest thing about all of this is what's going on in the classroom between the teacher and the students and however that classroom is set up. Because ultimately, the way a school is doing a great job is because that school's got great teaching and more of it. That simple. Easy to say, very hard to do, but it's a simple recipe.